Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So today I'm going to do a very quick, easy video. I get asked a lot about mixed media and what is mixed media and how do you have draw in another book and add it to your stuff and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to show you very quickly. This starts out as mixed media. It's just a piece of wood, and I have some papers on here, and I painted it green, like 3 different colored greens. I am using the Dilutions paint, which, trying to get rid of, use a lot of the stuff I have so I can, have newer stuff, my folk art stuff and that kind of stuff. I have stuff everywhere because I just love it all. So I have this, and then I put some, what color was this? Where are you? Turquoise? Vibrant turquoise, yeah, which I kind of put over it a little bit so you can see, and I did darker around for the edges. This is a commission piece, so I don't want to get into it too much, but it's for a gypsy, like my old gypsy girl, and so I started drawing and did not realize that it would be bigger than the piece of wood, so I drew it again. Now, if you can see, you can still see some of the lines that I drew that I'm happy with. So now I want to figure out where I want her. And I think I'm just going to be putting her here. I'm not real, I don't know. She's going to be like the sister to my other gypsy girl that I did. And I'm going to kind of, how you say, finesse it in a sense of what the colors of the customer likes. So this is where I started. So we already have mixed media. We have wood, we have paint, we have papers. So we're already 3 layers in. And of course, I'm going to do stamps and really, do a lot of mixed media on here. But I just wanted to show you this very quick. Okay, so you see that there are lines on here to what I'm going to follow, like I said. It is kind of hard to see, but you can see them because I erased them. I just want a general thing. And then I'm going to take a paintbrush, and I want it damp. I don't want it too dry, but I don't want it too wet either because I am using printer paper. And that's what I like to use when I'm adding it to a painting, because this is not going to be really thick. If I use watercolor paper, it's going to be thick. So, I like to practice on some. I like to use, things that I know are going to work. So I'm going to put her here, and I am using my Mod Podge paper, which I love. You can even see there's a little bit more water in there than I care to have, but what are you going to do? And then it just makes it sloppy. It'll still glue, and we're going to be working on top of it. So I do this. Then what I do is I kind of take my brush. I don't put anything new on it. Oh, these brushes just keep shedding. Okay, so I have that glued down. It's going to dry clear, so it's not going to matter around it. And you're going to see until it dries, it's going to be a little translucent, and that's okay. It's not a big deal. Another thing I like to do is take, I'll use my finger in this case, and I'm just going to try to get off some of the extra. Any bubbles, excuse me, I'm going to push. Not too much because you'll rip it. You can rip it because it's an easy. Now look, if you don't want to use printer paper, use whatever paper you have. Just know that you might want to texture her hair with maybe, modeling paste, texture paste, whatever, because it is going to be, like 1/8 of an inch off of the wood. So that is that part. That's a quick video, but it is how to add it to your mixed media. And like I said, I'm going to really mix media this out. When I'm done, I'll show a picture, but for now, and then I'm just going to go in lightly, and kind of smooth that glue on top. See, look what I did, the neck, which is not a big deal. It just slides back. I'll give it a little push, but that lets me know, okay, you should leave it alone. And what it does is it'll dry but I can still see the lines of where I want the face, where I want the hair. Let's see if you can see it. You can barely see it on camera, but I can see it. And the thing is that it's gonna, as I paint over it, the lines are not gonna come through. I get asked that a lot, like, how do the lines not come through when you draw them? I seal them with Mod Podge paper or Mod Podge matte. I do highly suggest Mod Podge paper because that's what I use with my paper and it doesn't get sticky. I use it in my art journals. I've never had a problem with Mod Podge getting sticky, maybe once in a while, but I've never, Mod Podge matte has been what I've been using for years and years and years and years. And I've never really had a problem, maybe once in a while, but it could be the humidity here too. So you never know. So yeah, so that's just how to add a, a drawing to your painting. It could be a drawing of anything. I've done cats, I've done dogs, you know what I mean, whatever. And yeah, so that's it. So I hope that this answered some of your questions, and that's all I got. As always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. And I love you guys so very much, and I will see you in my next video.